Film simulation comparison. Many filmmakers and content creators seek a cinematic look directly from their cameras, leading to comparisons between different film simulations. Fujifilm's Eterna is a popular choice among users who appreciate a soft, low-contrast filmic look. Eterna mimics the aesthetic of classic cinematic film stock, with subtle colors and a delicate highlight roll-off. Similarly, Sony's S-Cinetone is often considered a film simulation in its own right. It provides an organic, cinematic look without extensive post-processing, making it an appealing choice for those who want a ready-to-use aesthetic straight out of the camera. While Eterna offers a slightly desaturated and low-contrast look, S-Cinetone leans towards a more vibrant yet natural color rendition with rich skin tones. Each simulation has its strengths. Fujifilm's Eterna is ideal for those seeking a nostalgic filmic feel, while Sony's S-Cinetone is perfect for quick turnaround projects with a polished cinematic appearance. S-Cinetone. This is the picture profile from Sony that I use the most. But why exactly? What makes it so special? And why is it important to expose it slightly darker to achieve the best results? That's exactly what this video is about. Sony developed S-Cinetone to give videographers a cinematic look, without the need for extensive color correction or grading in post-production. The color science and the way contrasts are rendered are inspired by the high-end cinema camera look of the Sony Venice. This results in a pleasing, cinematic image with natural skin tones. But there is one crucial factor that many overlook: exposure. S-Cinetone is based on the BT.709 curve but has been enhanced with cinematic characteristics. The way contrast is handled is unique. Dark areas have more depth, while highlights roll off smoothly. However, this also means that if you expose too brightly, the image loses depth, contrast, and its cinematic aesthetic. I tested different exposure levels: 0 EV, -0.3 EV, and -0.7 EV. I also used the Leeming LUT OTF for S-Cinetone. This LUT is designed to optimize colors and contrast. However, I noticed that the contrast became too strong, highlights were slightly overexposed, shadows were lost, and colors became unnaturally intense. As a result, the subtle, cinematic look that makes S-Cinetone so special was diminished. At -0.7 EV, on the other hand, slightly underexposed, the characteristic look of S-Cinetone remained intact. Shadows had more depth, highlights were better controlled, and colors looked more natural. I also set the in-camera color saturation to +3 to get closer to the look of the Leeming LUT, but with the advantage of preserving the natural S-Cinetone color tone. Sony experts and experienced filmmakers recommend exposing S-Cinetone slightly darker, around -0.3 EV to -0.7 EV. The reason: if faces are exposed too brightly, they end up in the highlight roll-off range. This causes skin tones to appear flat and less contrasted. Darker exposures, on the other hand, preserve texture and the cinematic look. Typical skin tones should be in the range of about 60% exposure. Above 70%, the image loses depth and takes on a more video-like appearance. In films, however, faces are often exposed darker, around 50 to 60%, making them look more natural. Conclusion. My personal takeaway from these tests: in the future, I will shoot at -0.7 EV with a color saturation of 0 in camera. This provides the best balance between a cinematic look and flexible, quick editing without LUTs. If you also shoot with S-Cinetone, try it out and compare for yourself. Leave a comment with the settings that give you the best results. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more filmmaking and camera tips.